Hello dear students, this is me Bharti and today again we are going to continue with the topic triangles. In the last session we have studied all the theorems and basic related with practice set 3.3. Today we are exactly going to start with practice set 3.3. So without wasting our time, let us start with the first problem of practice set 3.3. So in the first question, find the values of x and y using the information shown in figure. Find the measures of angle ABD and angle ACD. Okay, so they have given you angle B is in triangle ABC, it's x, and in triangle ABD it is 60 degree, as well as in triangle ACB measurement of angle C is 50 degree, as well as in triangle ACD you can see, sorry, in angle ACD measurement of angle C is y. Okay, now they've showed you that these two sides, you can see side AB is congruent to side AC. They have also shown here that side BD is congruent to side DC, and you have to find the measurement of angle ABD. That means you have to find the value of x, as well as you have to find the measurement of angle ACD. That means you have to find the value of y. Okay, so without wasting our time, let us move on towards the solution. So first of all, let us consider the first triangle, that is ABC. So in triangle, one second. Okay, so in triangle ABC, now it is given to you all that side AB is congruent to side AC. So you can write down here side AB is congruent to side AC. You can write down here given. Okay. After that, you know that angle ABC is congruent to angle ACD. Okay. By isosceles triangle theorem. You can write down here angle ABC is congruent to angle ACD. And reason you can write down here isosceles triangle theorem. Okay. Then you know that as angle X, or you can say as angle ABC is equal to angle ACD. Therefore, you can write down measurement of angle X is equal to 50 degree. How it is equal? As this angle is equal to this angle. ABC is equal to angle ACD. Therefore, measurement of X will be 50 degree. Okay. Now, similarly, you can say that in triangle DBC, see this triangle DBC, okay, in triangle DBC side, this DB, side DB is congruent to side DC, okay, this is also given. Okay, now you can write down here angle DBC is congruent to angle DCB, isosceles triangle theorem. Angle DBC is congruent to angle DCB by isosceles triangle theorem. Okay, now as this both angles are equal, okay, now if you see angle DBC is 60 degree, okay, DBC is 60 degree is equal to, and DCB is y. Therefore, you can write down here in proper way, that is y is equal to 60 degrees. So you have got value of x and value of y. Okay. Now what we'll do, we'll add in order to get angle ABD, we'll add angle ABC plus angle CBD or angle DBC. Okay. Therefore, angle ABD, you can see this ABD, this big angle. How this big angle is formed? By adding ABC plus DBC. Okay, angle ACB plus angle DBC. Now if you see, sorry, here I'll take ABC. Okay, ABC. Now what is ABC? ABC is X plus DBC is 60 degree, and just now we have got value of x, that is 50 plus 60 is equal to 110 degree. Okay, therefore value angle ABD is 110 degree. Okay, now let us find the value of ACD. Therefore angle ACD is equal to angle ACB plus angle DCB. So what is ACB? ACB is 50 degree plus DCB is Y. Therefore 50 degree plus Y. Now what is Y? Y is 60 degree. Therefore angle ACD is equal to 110 degree. Okay. So in this way we have got the value of angle ABD and angle ACD. Okay. Now let us move on towards question number 2. Now in question number 2, they have given that the length of the hypotenuse of a right angle triangle is 15. So you can see in triangle ABC, AC is the hypotenuse and length of AC is 15. Then find the length of median of its hypotenuse. Now you can see this BD. What is BD? BD is the median on hypotenuse AC. BD is the median on the hypotenuse AC, and you have to find the length of BD. You can see here you have to find the length of BD. So let us move on towards the solution. Now let triangle ABC be right angled triangle. Right angled triangle. Okay. So as this, we have named this triangle as ABC. Here angle B is equal to 90 degrees. Okay. And as you can see in the figure, BD is the median on the hypotenuse AC. BD is the median on hypotenuse AC. Okay. Now you know that in a right angle triangle, median is half of hypotenuse. Therefore you can write down here BD is equal to half of AC. And reason you can write down here, in a right angle triangle, median is half of hypotenuse. Okay, and therefore you can write down here BD is equal to half of AC. So how much is AC? AC is 15. Okay, therefore you can write down here BD is equal to 2 1s are 2 7s are 14, 1 is left, so 0.5, that will be 7.5. Okay, so the length of median is 7.5. So see how easy was this second question. Now let us move on towards the third question. Now in the third question, they've given you triangle PQR. Okay, now in triangle PQR, angle Q is 90 degree. Okay, PQ is 12, QR is 5, and this PR. Okay, first of all we have to find the value of PR. Okay, and here this QS is the median on the hypotenuse PR, and we have to find the length of QS. Okay, first of all what we'll do, we'll find the length of PR by using the Pythagoras theorem. Okay, and as we get PR, that is hypotenuse, what is this QS? QS is the median, and in right angle triangle, median is half of hypotenuse. Okay, so let us first find out the value of PR. So in right angled triangle, or just I'll write here triangle PQR, by Pythagoras theorem, PR square is equal to PQ square plus QR square. PQ square plus QR square. Okay. So how much is PQ? PQ is 12 square plus QR is 5. That means 5 square. 12 square is 144 plus 5 square is 25. Okay. So PR square will be 169. Okay. So PR is equal to under root of 169. Therefore PR will be 13. Okay. So you got the length of hypotenuse, that is 13. Okay. That is 13. Now QS is the median. QS is the median on hypotenuse. Okay. Therefore QS is equal to half of PR. Okay. You can write down reason over here. In right angle triangle, median is half of hypotenuse. Okay, it is half of hypotenuse. Therefore QS is equal to half of PR. How much is PR now? It is 13. Okay, therefore QS is equal to 2 1s are 2 6 are 12. 1 is left means 6.5. Okay, QS is 6.5. Now let us move on towards the last problem of this problem set or of this practice set. In figure, point G is the point of concurrence. Now what is concurrence? It is a centroid. All the medians you can see, they are meeting together at point G. Okay, it is a point of concurrence of median of triangle PQR. If GT, you can see this, GT is 2.5. Find the length of PG and PT. You have to find this length, that is PG, and overall distance PT. Okay, so let us move on towards the solution. You can write down here point G. Point G is the point of concurrence. Is the point of concurrence of median of triangle PQR. Okay, therefore point G is centroid. It is centroid. Okay, therefore you very well know that centroid divides the median into 2:1 part. Okay, so you can write down here centroid divides the median in 2:1 part. Therefore you can write down here PG upon GT is equal to 2/1. Okay, therefore you can write down here PG. GT is how much? GT is 2.5 is equal to 2/1. Therefore PG is equal to 2 into 2.5/1. Therefore PG is equal to 2 into 2.5. Therefore PG is, so 2 into 2.5 is 5. Therefore you got the value of PG. Okay, now you have to find PT. Therefore PT is what? PT is equal to PG plus GT. Now PG is 5 plus GT is already given, that is 2.5. Therefore PT will be 7.5. So in this way we have completed practice set 3.3.